Fielder, baseball player Jacob Maas. Jacob, thanks for your time today. Kind of in the middle of the season here, final stretch, gearing up. Before we get into kind of the more recent success the team has had and you individually, just kind of start off by bringing us up to speed on the season so far. Came back from the spring trip and have mostly played conference games here on out, a couple non-conference opponents. Just talk about what that approach has been like coming back from the spring trip.
We had a good spring trip. A lot of real fun being down there in Florida, playing in warm weather, come back to cold weather in Michigan, but that's all right. We're used to it. I came back and played Uno, the first conference game back. It was a little tough. We ended up dropping both Uno, but we bounced back quick, beat Lawrence Tech sweep and Mary Grove sweep, and also got Cleary non-conference opponent sweep. So we've been playing well as of late.
Yeah, good. You guys ride an 8-game win streak, like you said. 2 games in there with non-conference opponent with Cleary. Just talk about kind of that. Seems like you guys have been able to put a number of win streaks together this year, and now to be able to do it in the middle of conference play, you have an overall record of 30-7. Just kind of talk about what that approach has been like from the team perspective, kind of on that next game, next play mentality.
We treat every game as we play against the game. We don't play against the opponent. We come out fired up, ready to go. Just a lot of energy. We have a lot of fun. Yeah, we lose a game, we learn from it, move on. We bounce back pretty strong. As you said, we've gone on a few win streaks this season. Really done a good job. All the guys have just bouncing back after a loss, learning from it, moving on, and just getting better from that.
Good. One of those kind of along those lines then too is the overall depth of the team. I think you've been able to see a number of some different lineups or different positional changes here. Talk about the overall depth and overall quality of talent level on the team this year so far.
Yeah, Coach Johnson likes to switch up the lineup a little bit, which everyone's ready for. We're all ready. He says you're ready for when your number's called. All the guys have been called. Pinch hit, pinch running, all that kind of stuff. Everybody's been ready to play. Just bringing anything they can to help the team win. I think he's gotten us ready for that. We do have a lot of depth. A lot of guys are coming in off the bench late in the game, or defense, or pinch hitting. Like I said, we've just done a great job of that, stepping up for when we need them.
Speaking of numbers called, your number's been called a little bit, quite a bit this year, which has been great for you and the team. Talk a little bit about some of the recent success you've experienced individually, obviously at the plate, very impressive numbers. Also in the outfield defensively, has been very consistent. This past week was named Conference Player of the Year, or Player of the Week, I'm sorry. Also had one in the fall. Just kind of talk about what your approach has been and what that has meant for you and the team with the recent success.
Yeah, I come out every game. I'm trying to just do whatever I can to help the team win, whatever it takes. Whether I had a bad game or not, come out with a win, I'm happy. I'm okay with that. I'm going to struggle. That's baseball. You're going to go in the slumps, but you're going to come right back to it. I've had recent success. I'm proud of that. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to Player of the Week and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just excited to keep going the rest of the season.
Keep going the rest of the season. That's right. Big series here against Madonna this weekend. Talk about with the weather and everything this week. Practices maybe haven't been the same, but kind of talk about what the mental approach is heading into a series like Madonna this weekend.
Yeah, Madonna's coming off they just won the series against Davenport. It's another good team in the conference. So Madonna's ready. They're fired up. They're playing their best baseball. So are we. We're coming off 3 straight sweeps, 8-game win streak. We're ready for them. We're going to be fired up, ready to. It's a big series against Madonna, and we got to win these 3.
Yeah, big 3 this weekend, and then moving forward, you got a number of basically conference season, conference series, to kind of close out the rest of the season. What do you think will be a couple big things, key things to be able to keep not only the win streak going, but also be able to end the season how you guys wanted to it, deep postseason run, hopefully in the WAC and potentially the national tournament. What do you think will be important to keep that quality of play high?
We just got to take one game at a time. Working through each series. It's dog days of the season. People are tired. Just kind of keeping the workouts during the weeks, keeping our bodies rested, and the weather's not. The weather snow today is not helping out, but weather looks good for the weekend. We're ready to go. Yeah, we'll push forward. We still got the conference title in our eyes and our sights. It's a little tough road, but I think we can get there. And then, yeah, conference tournament, ready to push through that. And hopefully get to the national tournament this year.
Absolutely. You mentioned nice weather is expected this weekend, which is in the forecast at least, so that's all we can look at now. But kind of final question here for any Cardinal crazies out there that are listening, watching, tuning in today. Kind of what would be a rallying cry for you, if you will, to encourage some Cardinal crazies to get out there this weekend and support the team? What can they expect to see?
You expect to see some guys having fun out there playing baseball. You just see us, every time we come out, you can see that we all love the game. We're having fun with it. It's not everything's all serious in the dugout at times, because we just got to have fun with it. You just take the game as it is. There's a lot of negatives in the game. You just got to come out and just make the positives more positive. Just
Absolutely.
Have some fun out there.
Good. There you go. We heard it from here. Jacob Maas, junior outfielder. Jacob, thanks for your time today. Good luck this weekend.